So I'm gonna get my rice going first before I start making the chicken. Okay, I'm gonna lower the heat and add in 2 cups of water. And I do have it on low heat. I like to have it on low heat until I'm done seasoning it. So I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna add in some chicken bouillon. I'm gonna add in some garlic salt. Measure with your heart, you guys. So I'm gonna count to 6. That's just my way of like adding in seasoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some Badia complete seasoning, my favorite, sazon. Let me stir this up. And I put up the heat back up to medium. Make sure all the seasonings are dissolved. Give this another taste. Oh, that's good. So I'm gonna bring that up to a boil, and then we'll cover it and put it to the side. I'm gonna be using some chicken breast tenders. This is just my preference. I personally like tenders. Some people just like thighs. Some people just like the breast. But my go-to is usually the tenders or the breast. This is the quickest way of making some chicken teriyaki. If you don't want to make the sauce by scratch, then just pick up one of these bottles, and then once it's almost done, you're just gonna mix it in there, y'all, and it's such a quick and affordable meal. This was $10 for this pack, which is about 4 pounds of chicken, and then this was like $5, but it had a $1 off coupon, so it came out to $4, y'all. When it's done, I'm gonna also pair it with some broccoli florets, which the bag was only like $1 and some change, so it's a very affordable, you guys. And then the rice, obviously. All right, y'all, as you can see, the rice is starting to boil. I'm gonna give it one more mix and make sure it's seasoned to my liking. Taste it one more time. Perfect. I'm also gonna add in like I would say like 2 tablespoons of butter. Make sure it's not stuck to the pan. That's it. Now I'm going to cover it, put it on low, and I'm gonna set it aside for 24 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna start cutting up my chicken. Do you see how it has that tender? I'm just gonna cut that out. It's like nerve tender, I guess. Cut it in chunks. And just move that to the side. Chunks like this. Cut it to your liking, the chunks that you want, however big you want your chunks. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna finish cutting up the chicken and then I'll get right back to you. So I'm gonna just season it really quickly. So I like to use this sazon tropical sazon. It's just gonna give it good flavor, y'all, but it's not gonna take over the flavor of it being teriyaki. So I'm just gonna pour it over, just 1 pack. Maybe I'll do 2 packs because it's like a lot of chicken. Let me get another pack. This is optional. You do not have to season your chicken, but I'm going to season it because I really like the way this really seasons up the chicken. So I added 2 packs of these, and now I'm just gonna massage it in there. Make sure every piece is nicely coated. I like to use gloves, you guys. I don't like the texture of the raw chicken, or I don't like to touch raw chicken, if I'm gonna be honest. That seasoning that I added, it's very aromatic. It smells so good, you guys. And I'm just gonna let this sit while I wait for the pan to heat up. I'm gonna add in some oil. All right, I just counted to 20, you guys. I'm gonna let that heat up for a minute and a half. Now I'm going to add in the chicken. Just add it in there. to spread it out so that it can kind of start heating up nicely. I'm gonna let that cook for about 4 minutes and then I'll flip it over. Y'all, so it's been 4 minutes. I'm gonna turn it around. Alright, and I'm gonna let it cook for another 4 minutes. And I'm just gonna keep turning it every 4 minutes for about 16 minutes or so. Alright, you guys, and this is what it is looking like. As you see, it's starting to get a little toasty. When it comes to cooking chicken, guys, I don't mind overcooking it a little bit because I always like to make sure that it's well cooked. I've been cooking it continuously, turning it over for about 20 minutes. I'm going to continue toasting it for a few more minutes and then I will add in the sauce. So I've had it cooking for about 24 minutes now. Toasting up really nicely. I'm now going to add in the sauce. I'm going to put it on low heat. And this is the one I'll be using, y'all. And what I like about this one is that it has sesame seeds. There are some marinades that don't have the sesame seeds, but this one does. And I do have it on low heat. Oh my god, that smells so good, you guys. I did not pour in the whole bottle. I think I'm gonna reserve the other part for like dipping sauce, because I'm also gonna be heating up these like shrimp like wonton or like egg rolls. I'll show them to you once I serve the meal. And I did bring up the heat from low. So I used about, I would say about half. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna let that cook here for about 3 minutes. Let everything marinate together and then I will serve it. Alright y'all, and it smells so good, you guys. Yum. It does have sesame seeds, but I think I'm gonna top it off with a little bit more sesame seeds once we eat it. So I'm gonna be pairing this with the white rice, broccoli, and here is my plate. So I did top it off with some more sesame seed. Here's the white rice, paired it with the broccoli. And then we did stop at Panda Express and we ended up getting a spring roll and some rangoons. Yum. Alright, y'all. So good. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Go show me some love, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.